Well, Mr. Pradeep is a professional football freestyle and a sport product review specialist.
Usually, his shows are about juggling and performing eye-catchy tricks and gravity-defying stunts with a football.
Mr. Pradeep has given 200 shows with the football in all parts of India and world too. He gives 110% of his ability to make sure that his performances are always out of the box and fresh to the clients and of course the audience.
He is the Indian national champion of freestyle and the first Indian to represent his country in the world finals of freestyle.
He also holds a Limca record for juggling football while suspended 200 feet in air by a rope, and also holds a place among the top 5 tricks of the world alongside the best from the industry.
You checked out my LinkedIn profile, right?
One second.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Good evening. How's the day going? It's hot? Okay. So, I hope I keep the graph going up and not down. Okay. So, my name is Pradeep, and as my LinkedIn profile says, I'm a professional football freestyler, which means performing tricks with a football. It's just as simple as that. But it's put me in a lot of weird situations. Because how do I explain this profession to my relatives when they come home? அவங்க பையன் என்ன பண்ணுறான்? இல்லை அவர் ஏதோ பால் வச்சு விளாட்றாரு. Even my dad and mom can't explain, neither do I. Okay, so I'm just gonna play a short video that'll explain everything about what I do. Okay, so I'll just play the video for you guys.
Place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go. Goodbye, baby. Yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Goodbye, baby. Yes, I'm going.
Okay, so that is what I basically do. Okay, so let me start off with my story. Okay, I'm not going to bore you, I'm going to keep it as entertaining as possible. So I was a typical middle class family guy, and I started football at the age of 10. When I approached my 10th standard, that is when a film called The Goal released. Have you seen the film Goal? Yeah? Okay, so I saw that film, and I decided that I'm going to go to the UK and play football. So once I finished my 12th standard, I went up to my mom and I said, Mom, I want to go to the UK for higher studies. So getting to UK and playing football, there's only 2 ways you can do it. Either go for studies or you go for work. So in my case, my only option was going for studying. So I took my mom to this British Council education fair that was happening, and I go stand at the center of the hall, and there were like 100 universities putting up a stall everywhere. So I stand there, and each university's name I saw was related to a club's name. Okay, so if it was Southampton University, I thought about Southampton FC. If it was Manchester University, all I wanted was Manchester United. So I stand there and I select my favorite club. So I say Manchester. No, Manchester is too much. I'm just a 12th standard guy. Aiming for Manchester straight away is not going to work. So I say, Mom, let's go for Southampton so that I can play League One and then get myself promoted to EPL. Okay? So we approached the university and the fees is like a bomb. 50 lakhs for 5 years. My mom said, let's go. Not there, back home. Okay? So we finished this education fair and I know that my dreams of going to UK is done with. It's not going to happen. So what else do I do? So when I started college, I played for Netaji FC, which is like the best club in Tamil Nadu, and it's a super league, super division league. You have 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and then you have something called the super division league. So I got signed by them at the age of 18, and I played for them, but only as a substitute, okay? In our system, I've been there, so I can tell you this confidently that in our footballing system, you can play for India either when you're 30, 32, or when your knees are worn out. I'll explain that. It's because when I was 18, I was fast, agile, skillful, okay? But the one thing that the coach told me was, Thambi, உனக்கு வயசு இருக்கு, கொஞ்ச நேரம் உட்காரு, அவங்களாம் விளையாடட்டும். That's the one thing that the coaches say, okay? I've been there, so I'm telling this so confidently. So this happens throughout India, wherever you go, under 17 academies. This is the scenario. So I play for Chennai FC, I mean Chennai City FC, that is known as by today, and it's in the I League, but back then it was called Netaji FC. Okay, so I play for 3 years, nothing happens. I was sitting on the bench, and my salary was about 500 per week. So it's about 2,000 for a month, and this happens only for 3 months, only when you play. Okay, so this is the scenario of Indian football, if you want to take it professionally. But now it's better, obviously. Back in those days, this was the scenario. So, and by the time I decided that I'm not going to pursue football because it's not going to work out, I got this pressure from college when I was about to finish my college called placements. Okay, and my parents definitely forced me into it, and I went for the sake of going, and I got placed in Ford. Okay, but I definitely didn't want to get into work. So I come back home and I play this video of me doing freestyle we shot when I was 16 years old. Okay, so I'll just play you that video. When I played this video, the thought of freestyle came to me. I'm going to make it as a full-time profession. This is how I looked when I was 16 years. Bear with it.
Freestyler. Rock the microphone. Freestyler. I got to throw on and go on. You know I got to flow on. Select us on the radio. Play us scripted ready for ozone. But that's not also hold on. Tight as a rock the mic.
Nothing compared to what I do right now. But this was like in 2005.
You carry protection with your heart go on like Celine Dion. Come a chameleon. Straight from the top of a dome. As the rock the microphone. Straight from the top of a dome. As the rock. People back in the palace.
Okay, so this is the video I played after getting placed in Ford. Okay, I came back home, I played this video, and I said, when I can do this much, if I can put some more effort into it, I can definitely become a good freestyler. And I had no idea how freestylers earn. I had no idea if there was any future for freestyle. I just decided by my gut feeling. But if I go down and I say to my mom that I'm going to do freestyle, it's not going to work again. So what I do, I make a plan that I'm going to do something for 1 year, like a correspondence course, and cheat them for 1 year so that I get time to practice and I can do something, hopefully, out of that 1 year. So I apply for this personal trainer course, and I cheat my mom saying I'm studying, but then I practice for like 9 hours in a day, okay, for this 1 year, because I just had 1 year. Within that 1 year, I had to do something. So I practiced like 9 hours, and then I was searching for opportunity. That is when Red Bull Street Style came up. It was in the year 2012. This is what it is.
Whoever wants to win Red Bull Street Style World Finals needs to impress 3 out of 5 judges. These judges are looking for style, creativity, control, overall impression, and best trick.
3 minutes, 2 player, 1 ball. There can be only one champion.
So this was the opportunity. So this is called Red Bull Street Style, and it's a platform that's held worldwide, okay, and it's for football freestylers. You have, the rules are simple, 3 minutes, 2 players, and 1 ball. So it's a battle. Have you seen BC1? Anyone? Red Bull BC1? It's for B-boys. Yeah, so it's for B-boys. The same format applies for freestylers. It's called Red Bull Street Style. And street style has been happening since 2008, but none from India has ever represented in the world final. So what you have to do is you need to qualify from a city in order to qualify to the national final. So I applied for this, I qualified, I won the national final, and I earned this title of India's best football freestyler from Red Bull, okay? And also I had the opportunity to become the first Indian to represent India in the world final. So that was my big break. So I win this title and I come back home. I thought things would change, okay? But it was the same, absolutely the same. Nothing happened, okay? But what I achieved more in the world final was that Red Bull shoots this trickopedia, which means top 5 tricks from that year's Red Bull Street Style World Final. Okay, almost 70 participants from 70 countries. The national finalists from all countries, 70 countries were there. They make you perform your signature trick, and they pick top 5 and they make a compilation together. My trick got selected in that, and I was featured alongside the current world champion Andrew Henderson and 2012 world champion Tokura. So this is a video of the trickopedia.
I'm Andrew Henderson from the UK, and this is the Henderson Side Store. The reason why I call this trick the Henderson Side Store is because I invented it. The longer you hold the handstand, the cooler it looks.
Hi, I'm Pradeep Ramesh from India. This is the arm chopper. The final one, you juggle by hitting it a little more upward, and then you rotate the hand 2 times before the hand falls.
Watch out for this trick.
Japan. This is Pakrip Church.
Hey, this is Loco from Dubai, and this is the headstand roll clutch. You do a freeze, which is the headstand freeze. This trick is done by the end of a set, where you try to impress the judges.
Mi nombre es Cristian Giovanni, soy de México. Esto es Eclipse.
So that was like an added bonus for me. Like instead of just having a title of India's best and the first Indian to represent the country, I also had this trickopedia with me. So I come back home. I think in my mind that everything is going to change because I'm like India's best, you know. But absolutely nothing happened. You know why? I'll show you a small imaginary thing that I prepared. Okay, so in our country, okay, this is me, all right? So I'm a skilled person, a skilled freestyler, and India's best. What I need is income through freestyle to support my family, to support myself. Okay, what I've been doing all this while is practice. But what I need to do, okay, just look at this. What I did all this time was practice, but what I need to do is marketing, right? I have a skill. I need to reach out to the people who can employ me and give me financial support. So how do I do that? I need to market it, okay? But the point is, only because I practiced, I became the Indian champion. But now, only if I can market myself, I can earn cash. Okay, the point is, if I'm gonna go into marketing, who's gonna do the practice? And if I do the practice, who's gonna do my marketing? This is when talent management agencies come into the picture. But sadly in our country, there are a lot of talent management agencies, but all they see is actors and cricketers. Bollywood stars, cricketers. They take exclusivity of them and they market them. They do everything they want and they make money out of it. But they don't see this as a skill and this that they can make money with. So what do? I market myself, okay? Due to this, the very next year, see what happened. Now, before that, I wanted to do something more. This title was not enough of India's best. I wanted to do something more. So what do? In 2012, I got this opportunity to travel to Raipur, okay, to perform for a 5-day event, some event, random event. And I meet this guy from Limca Book of World Records, and I just went up straight to him and I said, you know what, I need to break a Limca record. Tell me what I need to do. He said, okay, what do you do? I said, I do football tricks. And you know what he said? He said, come tomorrow to this place at this time. And I went there at that time. And he had all the press reporters over there. And he told me to climb up a water tank that was 200 feet up. Okay? So I climbed it. And there was this rope that was attached from the tank to the ground in a slanty way. I think it's called slackening. I don't know what that is called. You attach yourself this way and then you come down. So that was happening there. So this guy tells me, I need to juggle a ball while I'm coming down, okay, from the top. There were press, everyone, so I had to do it. So I did that, and I won a Limca record, okay. The record was for juggling a football balanced while suspended 200 feet in the air by a rope, okay. So while all this was happening, my concentration was not in practice. It was all about marketing. The very next year, this happened. I lost the final in 2013. I couldn't represent the country. The other guy had to represent the country. So, if I practice, I can't market. If I market, I can't practice. So, I know that I can get these titles back. But what I need now is marketing and getting the market. So, I concentrated totally on marketing. So, that is when I wanted to start something new, you know, something new of a show that I can present to corporates and earn in bulk. Till now, I was like making 10, 12,000, and that too, this was through, you know, all those marriage events and what do you call, temple festivals that you see across the streets. I was doing all that for 3K, 2K. I needed that. So I was doing that, but then I realized I need something new. I need to do a fresh idea. So I went up to schools, I performed there, I gathered the guys who came for coaching, I coached for free, and I made 3 solid guys that I can make a video with. And then I made this video. I think if you can just switch off the lights, this is good enough to, yeah. So this is the video that we shot together. This is like a new concept in freestyle. So let me know what you guys think, okay?
Sunflower Oil Big Celebrity Challenge, Incredible India. Join your hands and welcome Pradeep from Chennai.
So, how was that show? Was it a new idea? Like, I've seen them use it in dance, a black cloth, but we wanted to use it in freestyle, and I think we did a pretty decent job. So now we have a package. Okay, I have a package, individual freestyle show with which I do with 1 ball, then 2 balls, 3 balls, 4 balls, and then I also have a group performance of this. So now I pitch it to corporates for bulk amounts. So now this thing is sorted. The financial problem is sorted. So I move on. Hold on. Yep. Yep. So all these ideas, it comes from myself, and I had this very hard time when I couldn't even buy a ball or a new shoe, okay? And when I was performing for corporates, it was all the more difficult because I didn't have the proper clothes to wear. So that is when my that time girlfriend, and now I'm married to her, she's Nivedita. So she's always been fond of my freestyle, and she's been supporting me ever since. So I wanted to definitely have her in the presentation. So we got married last year, and it's going all good since then. So let's move on. That is when I noted that this is still not enough. Whatever I did the marketing till now, this is still not enough. Websites, Facebook pages, it's not still enough. The biggest thing is YouTube. The biggest market is YouTube for any talent. And I started my YouTube channel in 2012, but I wasn't serious about uploads. I was just using it as a tool so that I can just send that link to corporate so that it's not time consuming to send the whole video. That's all. That was it. That was my use of YouTube. But then I found the global reach of it, and I started taking YouTube seriously last year, in starting from June. So this is a overall YouTube thing, whatever I've done till now. So yeah, so we reached 1,000 subscribers in just 5 months, okay? And YouTube subscriptions is not like Facebook likes. You just can't buy it, or it's like, how many of you have a YouTube channel here? 2? That's it? Okay, what kind of channel is it? Okay. 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 Subscribers do you have?
35. Just started 3 weeks back.
Okay.
About 30.
Okay. And you, someone from the back, yeah. It's a normal channel. Like, what do you upload? Okay, and how many subscribers do you have? 50? 1.5. Okay. So, you know, even one subscription is like a huge thing on YouTube. And we have guys on YouTube who have like 5 million, 3 million subscribers. And from India, we have almost like 10 people who have 1 million subscribers. Yeah? That guy just uses one cell phone, front camera, he sits at home and he has 1 million subscribers. So that's the power of YouTube, and now he is into movies, I guess. I think he did a movie recently. Yeah? Sorry? Oh yeah. Yeah, and he also walked the YouTube Fan Fest this year. Yeah, with Alia Bhatt. So that was the power of YouTube. So I definitely wanted to start a football YouTube channel, and this is the result. We produced almost 60 videos in a span of 6 months. And it means like every week we release 2 videos. And it may be trick shots. How many of you have seen trick shots here? Dude Perfect? Dude Perfect fans? Okay, so I'm going to show you my style of trick shots. Okay, so can we see it? Yeah? Okay, great. So this is my very first trick shot video, okay? So it's called 15 trick shots. 15 incredible trick shots by an Indian.
You know what? There are a lot of trick shot videos nowadays on YouTube. And since I'm making a lot of videos, I thought I might try it as well. But can an Indian do it? Yes, he can.
Bear with the dance. I just have to add, this particular shot was featured in People Are Awesome. People Are Awesome, yeah. So this shot was featured on that. Not the dance.
Yeah.
So yeah, that were the 15 trick shots I did. This was the first trick shot video, okay? So, you want to see more trick shots? Yeah? Okay. So this is the second trick shot video we did just after a month. So just see, I want to explain the power of YouTube, okay? I didn't have even 300 subscribers when I released this first trick shot video. But this video was seen by Decathlon India, And I got a call from them saying, we want to give you a portable basketball post and you can make a video for us. So this is how actually YouTubers earn. It's not about the clicks that run on their ads. It's about the deals that they make because they have so many subscribers. So this is my first deal that I got with Decathlon, and this is the second trick shot video we did.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Pradeep here again, and it's great to meet you all with another video. But what is this video about? It's trick shots again. Why this video again? It's because Decathlon India has decided to give us a portable basketball post so that I can take my trick shot videos to the next level. But what is next level? That is next level.
Isn't it next level?
This is the 2-bounce shot. This is the moving basket penalty shot. This is the merry-go-round basket shot. This is the duo around the world shot. This is the Yosuke basket shot. This is the duo header shot. This is the grounded basket shot. This is the no-look neck stall shot. This is the hop the basket shot. This is the relaxing sit down shot. That's right.
Yeah. So, more trick shots? More trick shots? Yeah? I'm not boring you, right? Okay. So, then I thought of a concept. I need to make more trick shots, okay? So, I thought of tire. Why not use a tire and use it as a prop to put it inside the tire? So, this is what I came up with. I'll just take away the slow motion parts. Okay. So that was the third trick shot video I did. Okay, so after this, again, I got an offer from a ping pong trick shot master. Okay, you know ping pong trick shots. Use a table tennis ball to do the trick shots. So this guy is from Bangalore. So he called me up and said he wanted to do a collab video together. So it's gonna be like trick shots of ping pong versus football trick shots. So you wanna watch that? Yep. So this is what we came up with.
You know what? Trick shots, really a piece of cake for me.
Or is it?
Why is the audio lagging?
I know trick shots are a piece of cake for you, but can you hit this piece of cake from 30 yards?
Hey, cake shots are easy, bro. But can you open a bottle cap with your TT ball?
It's your turn, bro.
So yeah, it goes on like that. Okay, so I'll move on. Okay, so by this time I had produced about 20 videos, okay? Tutorials, trick shots, and some comic stuff with the football. It wasn't running well, okay? I had reached about 500 subscribers, but I needed more. So what I did, I took up this concept of prank. No one has ever done a prank with a football. So what do I do? So this is what I came up with. This is kind of a social issue, and I combined football with it with like a fun activity. So this is what I came up with, and this went viral. So just check this out.
Low, and before that, you have to subscribe. Low, and before that, you have to.
This is the prank video, okay?
You know what? Pissing in public is really wrong. நம்ம இன்னைக்கு சென்னையோட ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ் பூரா சுத்த போறோம். இந்த மாதிரி பப்ளிக்ல பிஸ் அடிக்கிறவங்களுக்கு மூச்ச விமோச்சனம் தர போறோம். மூச்ச விமோச்சனம்.
So actually for this video, we were searching for places that were like urinating hubs in Chennai. So, how many of you have been to Chennai? Okay, lots. So you guys must have known what is the urinating hub in Chennai. Yeah, Coimbatore. So we shot this in Coimbatore. This guy took the ball and he never returned it. So yeah. So by this time we reached about 800, 900 subscribers, okay? So that was my journey, and I still wanted more for my marketing. You know, the credits that I have are not enough. So I decided to go in for this Guinness World Record. And world records are like, even though I have a Limca record, it's not considered as a Guinness. You know, Guinness is like the top. So I wanted to break a Guinness World Record, so I applied for it, and the record was for most consecutive juggles done with your knees non-stop. Okay, so you balance it like this. So you balance it by doing a high knee action, so non-stop, and the record was 250. And I did about 485. So I'll just show you the video of that too. Yeah. So this is a basic overview of the channel that's running now. So we have produced over 50 videos in a span of 6 months, averaging at 8 videos per month. And we covered trick shots, tutorials, pranks, product reviews, vox pops. And we reached about 1,000 subscribers in just 5 months. And we are now at about 1,650. So we're reaching the next 1,000 in less than 2 months. And viewership, just look at this. This is the funny part, okay? This is why I say subscriptions are like really tough to get. Viewership is like 3,000 views per week, but out of that, the unsubscribed viewers are 2,000 and the subscribed viewers are 1,000. It means if I'm interested in a tutorial, or if I'm interested in this kind of a prank video, I watch the video, but it's not necessary that I have to hit that subscribe button. So to get one guy to hit that subscribe button is so tough. So this is the journey, and I'll just show you now the Guinness World Record attempt that I did. So I did 485. So if you guys have the patience to watch this, we'll watch it or we'll just move on. We'll watch it? Okay, cool. I'll just fast forward it, I think. This is the fast forward button. Yeah, I think you can play now. It'll get over now. So yeah, 485. So, but you know what? In Guinness, there's a kind of ethic that they follow. If the current record was 240 and I did like double of that, then they're not gonna update the record as 485 because that's gonna give a impossible feeling to the others who wanna break it. So what happened is Guinness updated their website, and now my name is there on the when you hit that record search button and you consecutive juggles done, my name pops up, but the number of juggles that they have mentioned is just 290. So that is something that Guinness has. I think it's because of that. So they don't want to get that feeling of impossible for the next guy who's gonna break it. So if it's going to be double the triple the time that the old record was, then it's going to be impossible. So that's my journey, and I think we'll get into the interaction part now. I want you guys to ask me any questions regarding freestyle. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you, but before that, questions. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you are very much talented, but why don't you go to shows like India's Got Talent or
I've been there. I've been there. I didn't show you in this.
No, actually, national shows.
Yeah, I was in Sony's Entertainment के लिए कुछ भी करेगा.
Entertainment के लिए कुछ
Yeah.
भी करेगा.
I was there. Yeah. But I just wanted to show you the parts which were like the most creative. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Pradeep, may I know how many trials does it take before any trick shot?
Trick shot?
Yeah.
It takes like minimum of 10 tries.
Minimum of 10
Yeah,
tries. Okay.
yeah, minimum of 10 tries. Okay. And it applies to every trick shot video that you see. I think Dude Perfect would be spending about 6 days in one video. Okay. Because their shots are like bounce, 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 and then it goes into a cup. That is going to take like, they'll keep the camera, they'll keep changing batteries, it'll keep running, and they'll keep shooting. And yes, only then they'll get the shot.
So you take basically 10 shots, within 10 shots you get the shot, final shot.
No, I'm just saying an average.
On an average, okay.
Average, okay. But sometimes it goes up to 50 also. Sometimes I quit. I chuck that trick shot and then we move on to the next.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Like, I'm not into sports.
Okay.
But sport is always like inspiring everyone, as it's about being young and being youth.
Yeah.
So here is the difference. So you're, as you showed all those things, those are very inspiring, and thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank
like
you so much.
How do you conclude, like, for inspiration to the
Yeah.
youth in a very small sentence, that what should we protect in ourselves?
Yeah.
To be young always. It doesn't matter we are in the age of youth or we are aged.
Yeah.
How do you like?
What is my age?
Yeah, like looking to you, it's like maybe 28, 27.
28. Yeah, 27.
Seems,
Yeah.
Seems.
Cool. Okay. So, see, for me, basically, one thing I definitely say is to have a dream. It may be anything, any random stuff. But to have a dream and to protect it till you achieve it, that's everything. And I'm sure that no one else is going to believe in you. The only person who can believe in you is yourself. So never lose that self-confidence and get that motivation. For me, when I'm down, I have this painting I've done at my home of Rocky Balboa. So how many have seen Rocky fans? Rocky Balboa? Only a handful. Okay. If you have not seen this film, I strongly recommend to watch the parts from 2 to 6. It's a life of a boxer, okay? And the biggest saying that goes in that movie is, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's about how much you can take and keep moving forward. So I think that's my inspiration. So for me, it's been a lot of hurdles, and still when I approach a school or a college, or when I approach Adidas, Nike was in deal with me from 2012 to 2014. We had a 2-year deal. I think I was like the youngest guy to have a Nike apparel deal with such a big company, and I was doing freestyle. I wasn't into football. So I had this deal for 2 years, and in these 2 years, Nike had been fooling me, actually. There was so much happening behind the scenes. I was just feeling happy that I'm associated with such a big brand that Cristiano Ronaldo is associated with. I was feeling so happy. But then what was happening was, the deal is an apparel deal. So you can pick any goods worth so and so for 1 year. That is the deal. There's no financial gains out of a Nike or an Adidas contract. So if I want any shoe, I go up to a Adidas outlet or a Nike outlet. I just take down the codes, product codes. You have product codes for every product. You take down the product codes, you come back, you send them a mail that I need this product 2 pieces, this product 2 pieces. And then they send you straight from the warehouse to your home. But in these 2 years, I just got 2 packages from Nike. So that is how sad Indian scene is. And today I'm writing to Adidas for this Adidas deal of giving me their football boots for reviews of my YouTube channel, but still they're not interested. But I'm gonna keep doing my stuff. I'm not gonna stop. So if you have a dream, then you'll have to protect it, believe in yourself, find that motivation. For me, when I'm down, I find this motivation. So I think you need to find that motivation and keep yourself motivated all the time.
How much worth is for a girl to do a freestyle in India, not outside, but in India?
You have huge future if you can learn freestyle, actually.
Actually, I don't know how to play. I used to
Okay.
play when I was kid. I don't know shit about it. But it attracts me sometimes when you see it. Only
Yeah.
freestyle, not the professional.
Yeah.
I can't understand that. That's tough for me.
Yeah.
But freestyle, I want to learn.
Yeah. The thing is, there are female freestylers now in France and Italy, and these girls are traveling all the time for shows. All the time, because I think you would have seen videos of a girl wearing a skirt and a high heels, and it got viral. So that is like very few of female freestylers we have in this world, and in India it's going to be all the more awesome. So I think maybe you can start off with watching my tutorials. We have all the basics. You can just watch it, learn it, and then when you get the time to practice, you can just practice more complicated stuff. So yeah. So I'll move on with the interaction. I want one boy and one girl, okay, on stage with me for freestyle. It's going to be like a boy versus girl challenge. Okay, so we have the boy. I need one girl. Then we'll have two boys then. Two boys, two girls. Okay, so it's gonna be girls versus boys, okay? So, you know what? I'll show you the trick and you'll have to perform that. Okay? And I'll show you the trick, you'll have to perform. Okay, so boys. This is the trick you need, okay? Oh! What you need to do is you're gonna put this ball on your neck like this. Okay? I'll place it. You don't have to worry. I'll place it like this. From here, it's your job to go down slowly into a push-up position. Okay? And take 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups without the ball falling. Yeah? Okay. So for the girls, the trick is I'll be spinning the ball on a pen. Okay? And I'm going to put the pen inside your mouth. Okay? And you're going to bite it as hard as you can, and it needs to keep spinning for 6 seconds. Okay? Fair? Yeah? Okay. So, girls or boys first? So, the position is this, okay? Keep your feet wide, okay? Down. And have a straight cut, okay? And then lift your arms up like this. And when you're going down, you need to keep looking up, okay? Yeah, let's go. Slow, aram se, okay? Don't give it jerks. Go. Again. Go slow, okay? Look up. Yeah, go slow. Don't give it jerks.
Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so can I have a pen? Pen. Yeah. Something with a cap.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump next. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the pen, like just tilt your head this way. Okay? Fully. Yeah. And then open your mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like on your side. Don't bite it in the front. Feel the ball.
Go on. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Put it on the side, okay? Don't bite it on the side.
Another talent. Another talent.
Another challenge?
Another task. Yes.
Another task. Okay. Okay. Let's do one thing. Keep it on your neck. Okay. You'll have to go around them. Okay. Come back and do a fight. Okay. You'll have to just go around them and come back. Okay. Down, man. Let's start. Same position. Same position. Down, down. Go down. Go down. Look up. Down. Go.
भैया आपको नहीं देखी मैंने आपको देखी मिली ब्रो यार पोजीशन
Okay, 70%, right? We'll finish with the boys. We'll finish with you. Same I'll just show you the basics of freestyle. Okay, I'll just explain you the trick's name. So this one is the inside around the world. Okay, and this one is the outside. So you do it with your left also, and then you can do continuous. When you're good with your juggles, you can do continuous. How much ever you want. Okay, you just keep going. So that is one. And then you combine an outside and an inside, and it's called mirror. Okay? So mirror around the world. And then there's something called half around the world. Okay? So you do a half with your left and then a half with your right. That's called half around the world. It goes like this. You don't pick the ball. After the around ball, you don't pick the ball. So you just leave it like that, and you pick it with your right with the half around the world. So that's half. And then there's half the world. That's half the world. Okay? So these are the basics in lowers. And then you have uppers, which is like next on, okay, and then throw catch, and then around the moon. And then you have something called carousel, which is this. Okay, and then
side stall. So, so you just keep practicing for that. Then there's something called sit down freestyle, which is you sit down on the floor and then you do the tricks. So juggles and then cross and up. And then you do this upwards. So freestyle is basically whatever you can do with the ball. So it's not like this is what you have to do. So you can incorporate your own. So you can incorporate your own style. You can incorporate gap in the tricks. You can incorporate props like skipping rope. I think you've seen my videos in which I do skipping with the rope. So I'm going to break a Guinness World Record for that in this month. For most number of skips while I do the juggling, the record now is 123, which means I have to do 2 skips in 1 second. And I can do about 130. So I hope to break that. That is it, guys. I think it's almost time that I finish my session. Any other questions that you need to ask me, you can ask me. I was here for Pragyan in 2013, and I was here for a football freestyle workshop in 2015, and now as a speaker in 2017. And most importantly, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit that red button, okay? Red button.
Thank you, sir, for that entertaining program. I request also to present Pradeep sir with a memento and a bouquet.